Clutch
Cargo and his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, The Friendly Headhunter.
Yep, that's right, my unregulated jizzers. That's what we're gonna be talking about today. We're gonna be talking about Clutch fucking Cargo. Why? If I had to describe Clutch Cargo in the most redundant way I possibly could, I would say it is the cheapest animated show ever made. Hands down, off the top of my head at least, I can't think of a cheaper animated show. This show came out the same year as Sleeping Beauty, which still holds up till this day. This animated TV show said, what if we don't do animation? What if we say, hey, animating expensive, not easy. Why don't we just avoid the animation part in this animation? It's honestly brilliant now that I'm saying it out loud. Now that you don't have animation in this animated show, the show turns into a storyboard with sometimes a couple extra frames. Which, you know, I think poses a big concern whenever you're talking about mouth movement, since they didn't want to do shit with animation because, you know, they had the lowest budget of all time apparently. They decided, hey, why don't we just record the mouth movements, which is even more smart than what I was thinking. I was just thinking just have it, you know, like a Muppet, even though a Muppet would actually be more animated. That's what I would have tried to do. But instead they went the whole other route and decided to film their mouths and overlay it over these animated characters.
Certainly. Clutch Cargo is in there, autographing his great new book.
Which produces the most jarring, beautiful, hilarious, terrifying images and still frames I have ever seen in my entire life. It is like such prime meme fodder. I have no idea how it hasn't been memed on at all. So there's some of the most beautiful still frames I have ever seen from this show. There's also a couple other things about the show. They have to put a 20-second racist warning at the beginning of each episode, which that's a whole nother can of worms. It's weird how they split up their episodes, since they want to milk this and stretch it as far as possible. So what they did was make one episode multiple parts. So you have like 20 minutes of like 10 parts of an episode, which is, it's why. But they produced like over 50 episodes for the first season. So this racist, poorly animated, zero budget, mouth recorded show, somehow I stumbled upon that, which we'll watch together. So we open up with
pandemonium.
Everybody's going fucking, you know, flipping skirts, going crazy, you know, everyone's losing their cooters.
What happened? Oh, they're all going in the bookstore.
I mean, people are going crazy for Clutch Cargo's new book that he's doing a book signing for. Yep.
Sign mine, Mr. Cargo. Hey, Clutch.
Mine's next.
Me too, Mr. Cargo.
Never thought anybody'd read it, Spinner.
Gosh, everybody loves your book, Clutch.
By the way, I do not know the relationship between... I don't know what Spinner and Clutch's relationship is. I don't know if they're like uncle, nephew, son, father, grandpa. Don't know. All of a sudden, Tom Page comes in, which I believe it's Mr. Cargo's editor. I'm not sure by the way he stuttered when he said that line.
Make room for Tom Page, Mr. Cargo's editor.
Yeah, so Tom Page comes in, Cargo's editor, and he says, hey, yo, my friend, Chub Perkins, is lost in South America. You know, that gigantic area called South America, where there's a lot of miles of land. He's just lost there. And so Clutch Cargo takes his child friend to go to South America to find Chub Perkins. What am I saying?
Urgent telegram from South America. It's my old friend, Chub Perkins.
Turns out Chub Perkins and his daughter own a plantation, and that's where Clutch Cargo, Spinner, and Paddlefoot are headed to.
Plantation.
Whiplash, I want to talk to you. I'm not doubting you, Whiplash, but are you sure there's been no word from Clutch Cargo?
No, Miss Mary.
been your daddy's plantation foreman for 25 years.
So, Whiplash, don't know why he has a whip at a plantation. That's weird. Whiplash, he's doing some secret conniving shit where he wants to own the plantation for himself. Because he's a bad guy. And, you know, with Scooby-Doo, they set up, like, you know, false bad guys where, like, the first person they meet is like, oh, he looks suspicious, but he's actually a good guy. They don't do that. He's just a bad guy.
She won't get 100 yards from here, and the headhunters will get her. Oh, it's a pity I had to tear up that message from Mr. Cargo, but business is business. And now with Miss Mary out of the way, the Chubb Perkins plantation is finally mine. All mine.
I think I have some sort of